it's hot inside the track. I'm sweating before I've even started warming up.
You're in your bubble, you're in your pit. It's really you against you.
Before the scratch race, I was, of course, fully concentrated on the job I had to do. I had no expectations at all for the results.
We've got a race plan. I'll run that over in my head multiple times, and I just try and stick to that as much as possible, because otherwise it's so difficult to just not get sucked into all the distractions and like the adrenaline of going up and racing.
And yeah, I like to be in mentally the best place possible before I roll up on the start line and execute and know exactly what I need to do.
When the points race first starts, there's a saying sometimes that the race isn't won on the first sprint, but it can be lost if you, play too many of your cards and burn too many matches for those very first points.
In the race, it's full gas. I never know what lap I'm on. There are times you can see my head looking up to see what lap I'm on, and I always tell Gary, old man, to tell me which lap that I'm on.
Well, after winning the scratch race, I was just focused on keeping the good momentum going, and I was just trying not to be too focused on the result, but focus on the recovery from race to race.
The sprints over the course of 3 days, yes, qualifying is really important because it seeds you, but it's not the end result.
In Madison, there is so much happening the whole time, and at points you can be like, okay, I'm in control of the race, and then split seconds, it can completely go out the window.
A lot of the race, to be honest, is actually a blur, because I was in what we sometimes refer to as the flow state, where you're in the moment, your time is going really fast, but also standing still. It's this weird thing where you just know what to do before you do it almost.
So I went to the tempo race with my mind clear, and I did my tactics, not thinking that I was leader.
So in Glasgow, I think we came in like the final 10 laps, everything was like playing out. We ended up off the front, one change to go, and we're like, yeah, we got this.
Worlds at Glasgow, I made my second ever sprint final. I was extremely nervous. My mind was racing. You start to think like you could win it because you're so close in those final minutes.
20 laps to go, I was looking at the board, and I had enough of a margin that even, second and third place, if they won the last two sprints and I didn't score, I was like, I can't lose this now.
I heard Gary and saw Gary pointing to turn one saying, "Go catcher." So at that point I knew I had the title. This was my first world title since my accident. So it was very special. I was very proud. I was very proud of myself. I was very proud of my team.
I nailed my processes. I raced how I'd been racing from one. And yeah, when I crossed the line, I was like, no way. Such an unreal feeling because you have the home crowd, you have everyone cheering your name. It was the biggest moment of my career to date that I had, and yeah, it was an amazing feeling.
So I just believe it after I crossed the line and I checked the results again.
When we crossed the line, I wasn't 100% confident, and then as I said, the crowd just erupted, and I was like, okay, we did it.
When you're up on the podium and the presenter's walking towards you with that jersey, and you know that that's about to go on your shoulders, it's a pretty special moment.
Being able to look out and see, my friends and staff and family there was really special.
I was of course super happy and very proud.
It's such an honour to be world champion, and you never know how many times you do it or when the next time is. So for me, I just wanted to soak it all up.
There's just something immensely special about being able to stand up there and, yeah, receive the rainbows.